Ladies and gentlemen, returning back to the battlefield. In this battle today, we see Babylon, an army formed by its chariots, getting ready to charge across this open field. And you can see just how many chariots Babylon is bringing in this one. And just cresting over this hill, ladies and gentlemen, the armies of Seti is sitting up on this hill, ready to defend their position from the Babylonian chariot horde. So if you guys are looking forward to this one and would like to see more like it in the future, guys, of course let me know in the comment section down below. Hit that like and sub button, and I can tell you guys genuinely that this battle is insane. Like, I can't believe how this thing ends up because of how it starts. But anyways, let's not spoil anything. Let's let this battle kick off. And so we can immediately see that two of the Babylonian generals are set up on this left flank over here. This is just my general back here, that random one, and then the last one is here in the middle. Now, pushing up first are the generals. We have Adad pushing up this little crest of this hill here. Looks like he's going to try to poke his head up and maybe get a couple shots off as he, or no, he's a spear chariot. So it looks like he might try to get a charge in here. It looks like he could actually get an excellent charge in on the general here, if that's what he's going for. No, he's not. Where is he? Yep, here it is. The charge of the general straight into an enemy general here. But again, he is caught off guard and out in the open. So as you can see here, while he is literally the only unit engaged in melee on this side, the rest of the army is pushing on over here on the right, and the archers are decimating CT's archers. These royal archers getting butchered, which is horrible for them. And then another general pushing up as well. CD's general, or one of their generals, is pushing up. And already, okay, so this is what I'm talking about with how this battle gets flipped. So, which actually I just kind of gave away. But anyways, this general dies immediately. Adad is out of the game. But he did a decent amount of damage to these other generals. And now you can see that archer fire is taking their toll on the generals. This unit is down to 59 and depleting quickly. Over here, Mernepatah. We definitely just butchered that. It's fighting over there, but over on the right, we're seeing that that Babylon is pouring what infantry reserves it has into this right flank. It looks like they're committing hard to this right flank and letting their chariots kind of run wild here. You can see that they have some bow chariots running out in the flank here, shooting fire arrows into some of these retreating units. We're seeing that we have some royal chariot companions along with some Achaean slingers pushing out of that fight, and closely behind, the chariots are shooting at them as they try to run away. Some royal archers here running away as well. As like I just said, Babylon is using its chariots and what little infantry reserves it has to try to overwhelm this right side. So how they're doing it, right? I know that one of you guys said that like you should draw, right? But there's no like drawing tools. So unfortunately, I'm not able to draw. But yeah, unfortunately not able to draw. But you can see here on the left side, although Babylon did lose that general, they are making decent gains over here on the left side. They did push a chariot all the way to the back here and already has one of the generals waving from the battlefield, and one of the generals actually goes down there. This general way back here in the back for CD goes down. So that is going to be very, very detrimental to them in this battle. But as they continue fighting here, camels in the fight alongside some chariots. So a very interesting set fight here, to say the least. A very interestingly set fight. I mean, while it is going well for Babylon, CD has so many archers sitting back here, but they're just getting harassed by these chariots. But you can see that once these archers start opening up on these chariots are melting like butter. But now the other general that is retreating is now getting run down by some chariots as the chariots do redirect into those archers here. Some armored Lycian archers holding their ground are now going to fall back, but Babylon is like squeezing them into this corner here using their chariots, which is a very, very cool little tactic. It's like they're squeezing them in. Let's see if we can't go slow-mo it quick and go back to that tactical map. And we can see that, look at this. You see that they are just squeezing them into this corner over here. A general, Adad, his unit is still fighting. If Babylon breaks through over here, it is game over for CT. It is done for them. So Babylon really badly needs to win over here, as more and more arrow fire is just continuing to just slaughter this infantry in the back. And it's just looking worse and worse for them by the second. Yeah, archer fire just really putting down a number of them. And look at this, now a decent amount of them breaking from the battlefield, which is going to be even worse, because now what's holding them is some Royal Khopesh guards. But it's just 2 units of Royal Khopesh guards here left. And that is it. And Royal Khopesh guards, although very elite, 2 of them against an archer force along with infantry is not going to be enough. And look at the amount of chariots from Babylon just running free on this battlefield, doing whatever they want. Fire arrows being shot in the background here. Chariots now charging into these back archer lines. And things are just getting worse and worse for them by the second. CD is just really having to concede ground now, because they need to take care of these chariots. And look, you can just see that fire arrows just shooting once into these royal chariot companions and then running away. Just shooting once and running away. Look at that. Slowly but surely taking out the opposing chariots, and it is going beautifully for Babylon. Babylon now breaking through this left flank, like I was telling you about, that if they broke through, it is going to be really hard for CD to continue on with this fight. Because look at this, now their archers are being forced forward. Well, if they get forced any farther forward, they're going to run into the Babylonian archers. If they push any farther left, they're going to run into infantry and chariots. If they try to run away, they're running into chariots. And look, you can see that it is now taking a massive effect on these units, as a lot of them are starting to waver. 2 of the generals for CD are down, and now arrow fire is pouring in. Over the backs, they push 2 forward into Babylon's main archer force, as the archers continue to pour rounds into the infantry as well. It's just really not looking good for them in this battle, guys. CD is going to need something big to happen to turn this thing around, and it is not looking like it's going to happen so far, as more archers continue to waver and more of them continue to run around here. And look at this, the left flank has completely collapsed. Babylon owns the entire left and rear of CD here, and CD is doing what they can to continue this fight, as they do have a major infantry presence up here. But at the same time, you just saw it, fire arrows are starting to come into their backs. Pause, as as these chariots continue on with this fight. These chariots have a great surrounding mechanism to them. They are very fast, and with those fire arrows are just decimating the enemies. You can see that these royal archers all but decimated by archer fire. And as these infantry retreat, guys, that is all she wrote. Babylon gets the win here. Up on the screen is the casualty count for this battle, guys. If you guys did enjoy this one and would like to see more like it in the future, of course, let me know in the comment section down below, guys. Hit that like and sub button, and ladies and gentlemen, I will see you all next time. Peace.